Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. As you can tell, we are starting this vlog in the car because we are at Barnes & Noble, and today is Saturday, March the 28th, and it's currently 1:05, and I've been kind of perusing town. I got ready. I got up early today actually too, and I did my whole little morning routine and everything like that, and I went to Ulta right before this, so let me show you guys a little haul of what I got before we go into Barnes & Noble. I only went in there for a couple of things, so I didn't get too much, so it's nothing crazy. I went in there to get some mascara, which I already opened and used. It's the Better Than Sex mascara, so it's just like the original Better Than Sex volume mascara, because the other one I had I did not like. It kept like flaking off and I got tired of it, so I decided to get a new mascara. I got two different bronzers because the one I have is kind of orangey and I don't like it, so I got these ones. This is the Revlon Mega Bronzer in One Cool. And then I got the Buttermilk Bronzer in the shade BMB04. That's the little Ulta haul. It wasn't that much that I got. Just a quick little restock on some things. Let's go into Barnes & Noble and see what we can find. Alrighty, so I just got back home from Barnes & Noble and I wanted to show you guys the books that I got. I only got 2 books. There wasn't anything that really stood out to me in particular while I was there. I was looking for a while to see if there was anything that stood out to me, if it was interesting, if I was going to like want to read it or not. This time around there wasn't much. Typically there's a lot that I want to read, but there wasn't much today. So I only got 2 books, and let me show you guys the books that I got. Alrighty, so the first book that I got is Just Friends by Haley Pham. I saw this book in Barnes & Noble today and I just squealed. I was watching her video, the one that I basically watched her process and when she was writing this book and publishing it. I was so curious about what her book was about without going online, without any spoilers or anything. I didn't see any TikToks, I didn't see any other videos about her book, but I only watched her video on the process and her publication of this book. I am excited to read this. I love all the details and everything on the page, like on the cover and back. Love it. So that's the first book that I got. And then the second book that I got is called Something in the Walls by Daisy Pierce. I just thought this cover was so freaking cute. I love this cover. I don't know, it's something about the cover. And I was reading the first couple of sentences like in the first chapter and it seems interesting. It seems interesting to like read. This was the second book that I got. I picked this up because of the cover. If there's interesting covers on a book, I will pick it up and I'll see if I would want to read it or not. Those are the 2 books that I got. So at Barnes & Noble today, I was mainly in like the romance section and the mystery, thriller, fantasy to see if there was something that would catch my eye. Sadly, there wasn't. And in the romance section, I can't say this enough, it's something that I don't like. I'm so sorry if you guys disagree, but something I don't like about books, not about books, just the covers. If it's like a cartoony, like people on the front cover, I don't gravitate towards those type of books. This one's a good like cover, I'd say. I'll put other ones on the screen for you guys, show you guys what I'm talking about, because it's like everywhere in the romance section. Every single like book has this type of cover and I don't like it. It doesn't make me want to pick up the book. I'm so sorry like for all the others that have those type of covers. Like for me, I want something that stands out, like something like this. This is something that I like the colors of it, the texture of it, and like the detail that they have. Like you can see right here, there's an eye like poking out. That's something I love. This is something that I seek to find in the bookstore because I love romance books. I'll show you the other book that I read before that I love. It was a romance book too. So this was the other book. If you see in my like previous videos, like from like a year or so ago, I read this book and I absolutely loved it. I loved like the little summary on the back of it. I love the cover. This is something that I would go to, like a cover and I see on the shelf. I would go to this book, you know. It was something like this. Yeah. And it was a good book too, which I love. This was one of my favorite books, by the way. We are still in the middle of Hunting Adeline. I've gotten through some more of it. It's a very long book and I'm not like consistently reading it every single day. It's not moving as fast as I want it to. I do read it here and now and then, but right now I'm reading it on my Kindle because it's easier and faster, so I don't have to see how many pages I have. But right now I'm about 24% through. I'm on page 167 out of like 600 something, so we got quite a bit to go. That's a little update about the book that I'm reading. Another update from my last video, I was talking to you guys about my crochet and my yarn getting all tangled up and everything. I found a yarn winder or spinner, or however you want to say it, but I found it at Hobby Lobby. It was way cheaper than at Michael's or anything, because I found one at Michael's as well, but it's way cheaper at Hobby Lobby. So I got this. I think I'm getting a good amount like done, but look how thick it's getting. Don't mind the little straggles. We still have a long ways to go for like the blanket though, but if someone has any suggestions on what I should do about like the ends here, because you can see that they're not even at all. I want to see if I can show you guys like how long this is. It doesn't even fit in the frame. It's been going. It's very thick too, which I like. The other day, I got my cat a cat tree. It is 66 inches tall, so it's pretty tall, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. Let me show you guys what it looks like really quickly. When you enter the kitchen, this is basically her area of everything, basically. Just her little area, little cove of everything. So we have her little food and water on this like tiger rug, and I love that because it kind of matches her little food bowl. And then we have her little bucket of toys, little Nova over here. And then this is the cat tree. It is so tall. And it's the same height as the fridge. So we have her little bed down there, some toys hanging on, and then she has her blanket at the top there. And then she also likes going into her carrier, which I don't know why, but she likes it. It has like these, it's very soft, and it has like 3 little houses. It has a little step stool. And then she loves like sitting up here and just looking out the window. Like she loves it so much.